What happens when we take F-level celebrity Keith King, send him to an old abandoned town, and challenge him to build a thriving new community? Find out on Keith Town.
So I decided to check out Keith Town, was walking around, enjoying everything. And something really started creeping me out. This town is filled with benches. There are benches everywhere. One of my first orders of business here in Keith Town is to get the mail service. The residents, they need mail. There is not a manual on how to use a mailbox. I could not get the mail out of there. The barber shop, the newspaper place, what the do they even call those? Blacksmith? I don't know how to be a blacksmith. Most people don't realize what it's like to start your own town. It is so overwhelming. There's so much to do. Trains? Light posts? Windmills? Oh my God. This is so awful. I don't think I can handle it out here. I don't know what it's like to start a city. I've never started a damn city before in my whole life. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a mailman. I'm not an animal. Get me out of here! Get me out of here! But I realized the problem, it wasn't the benches, it wasn't the post office, it wasn't the blacksmith, it wasn't the barber shop, hell, it wasn't even the caboose train. I learned from Keith Town. The problem was me. Yeah, go figure. I had another one of my little mental breakdowns. Honestly, a guy like me is not stable enough to be cast on a reality show all by himself. But it doesn't matter, because I'm gonna do it anyway. Keith Town has taught me so much. I love this town. Welcome to Keith Town.
What happens when we take F-level celebrity Keith King, send him to an old abandoned town, and challenge him to build a thriving new community? Find out on Keith Town.
When I signed up for Keith Town, I was told no outside food. Well, I got a secret. I smuggled in Swiss cake rolls. All I have to do is just have one a day, and I should be able to ration these things for like 6 months. Oh, shit. It's my last Swiss cake roll. I better put this in a safe place. Maybe the band shelter. general store. I don't have the key. Whoa. Either that's a homeless man or a really large rabbit. There's apparently a homeless man living here. That makes two people. Keith, homeless man. That means Keithtown, 50% unemployment. Keithtown, 50% homeless. Who's gonna want to live here? Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hey, homeless man. Sorry I got so crazy earlier with the stick and stuff. I was just kind of scared.
Okay, I was just as scared of you as you were me.
You mean we were both scared?
I was a little bit scared.
So we have a lot in common.
Yeah, you like to poke people with sticks. I get poked with sticks.
Oh, well, let me show you around Keithtown.
Sounds great.
Come on. So this is where we do the boot repair.
I got it. Hit me.
What the hell is this? I can't believe homeless man. I don't know how else to put this, but I'm pretty sure homeless man stole my Swiss cake roll. He's a thief. He didn't take the Swiss cake roll after all. I made a huge mistake. Homeless man, I made a mistake. I was wrong. I want to share my final Swiss cake roll with you.
Oh. Thank you.
To friends.
Mr. Keith, your gesture with the Swiss cake roll moved me. I have left Keithtown to pursue my lifelong dream of becoming a water well driller. I couldn't say goodbye in person because I wouldn't have been able to leave. Thank you, homeless man.
It was a strange week here at Keithtown because for the first time, I had to live with somebody else. I never realized that I could make such a good friend. And that's exactly what homeless man is to me. I learned a lot from homeless man, but I think he learned a lot from me and from Keithtown.
What happens when we take F-level celebrity Keith King, send him to an old abandoned town, and challenge him to build a thriving new community? Find out on Keithtown.
I am so lonely. I am so hungry. So what did the producers decide to do? They're sending somebody to talk to me. Who are they sending? Big Mike from Just a Show. He's the last person I want to see right now. He better bring some food. Big Mike, he's coming into the train station. It's where anyone would come into. Hope he brought a turkey. I just feel like a turkey and a drumstick.
Hey, Keith, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, Keith. Good to see you. How you doing, buddy? How you feeling?
I'm really hungry.
Hey, how you feeling? How's Keith doing inside?
Keith is hungry.
Hey, have you been doing your yoga?
No, I need
Stretching?
Okay,
Are you feeling, Keith? You look a little pale.
Is one of these for filled with food?
Food? Nah, I didn't bring any food.
Big Mike shows up. No food. And he just wants to be my buddy and he wants to make me feel better. All I need is some food.
Keith. Yeah. I just need you to focus.
Okay.
Focus.
Focus.
I seem to be hallucinating a lot.
Keith, you feeling a little bit better, buddy? Keith, what the hell are you doing?
I'm eating, you big turkey.
Keith, snap out of it. Keith, I am trying to help you. I'm trying to help the inner Keith. Settle down.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a fight, and Mike severely kicked my ass. But what Mike taught me is that you have to fight for things that are important to you. And I realized that Keithtown is important to me, and I'm gonna fight for Keithtown.
What happens when we take F-level celebrity Keith King, send him to an old abandoned town, and challenge him to build a thriving new community? Find out on Keithtown.
Things have been going really well lately here in Keithtown. I've started eating lawn, bark from trees, so that stuff's going really good. But something strange happened to me today while I was doing my weekly shingle inspections. I heard a strange sound. Kind of freaked me out. I decided to send my super duper Keithtown signal. And apparently somebody responded and sent me my own bodyguard. I found him hanging out by the jail. Hey, you must be my bodyguard. I'm Keith. Yeah. I got so many stories to tell you. Come on.
Yeah, I'm your bodyguard.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest, Mr. Bodyguard. You're the first bodyguard that I've ever had. I mean, your job, you're one of those jobs where your title is what you are. You are a bodyguard and you guard my body. Like a kicker. They're kickers, punters, bodyguard. You guard bodies. That's your job. So here's the deal, Mr. Bodyguard. I like to consider myself the mayor, the president, the vice president, the head of city council, the assistant to the city council, accountant, master magician, the leader, the group lead, the assistant group lead. You know what I really love about Mr. Bodyguard? He is the best listener. I also am the lyricist. I write all the vocals for everything that happens here in Keithtown. In addition to lyrics, I clean the benches. I am the head of the custodial department. I am also the vice chair of the custodial department.
Does he ever shut up?
But you're the head of security. Come on, have a seat. You look tired from all that guarding of my beautiful body. Oh, I gotta tell you one of my favorite stories. I gotta tell you about the time that I interviewed Kathy Lee Gifford. Yeah, this is one of my prized possessions. This is the shirt that I wore when I interviewed Kathy Lee Gifford, Mrs. Frank Gifford. She was amazing. And her voluptuous breasts. Yeah, I'm sure she had them lifted a couple times, but who the hell cares? And yeah, she wore a lot of makeup. I'm gonna tell you something, Bodyguard. All this talking is making me really tired, so I'm gonna go take a nap, but you just keep an eye on my body. Buddy. I woke up from my nap, and my shirt, the shirt that I wore when I interviewed Kathy Lee Gifford, it was gone. Also, Mr. Bodyguard, he was gone. But what I learned this week on Keithtown is I don't need a bodyguard. I need to guard the body that is Keithtown. That's why I'm here. I will guard you forever, Keithtown.